Hi, Tom here. Welcome to today's video. This week brings decision energy for you. Not rushed, not chaotic, but very, very real. Because something in your life is reaching a point where it can't stay the same anymore. And Taurus, you can feel that in your body. There's a decision forming. It may involve work, money, security, living situation, or something connected to your long-term plans. At first, it may seem small, but deep down, you know this choice affects your future. From a Vedic perspective, this is stability, crossroads energy. When Taurus reaches a moment of growth, life presents a question. Do you stay where it's comfortable? Or do you choose what will make you stronger in the long run? And this week, that question becomes quite clear. You may notice yourself thinking more about the future than usual this week. What you really want. What you don't want anymore. What feels secure. And what only looks secure. That difference matters now. Because Taurus energy builds slowly. And the decisions you make now stay for a long, long time. Taurus, your strength has always been your endurance. You can hold on. You can stay committed. You can build something piece by piece. But sometimes growth requires a different kind of strength. The strength to change direction when you know it's time. This week may bring a moment where you realize you can't keep doing something just because it's familiar. A job, a routine, a financial situation, a commitment. Something feels like it needs to be adjusted. Not because it's failing, but because you're ready for something more solid now. So here's the deeper truth for this week. This decision isn't about losing stability. It's about creating better stability. And that can feel quite uncomfortable at first. Because Taurus likes to know what's coming. But this week is about trusting the long term more than the present moment. You may feel more serious than usual, more practical, more aware of what really matters. That's not stress. That's maturity. And maturity always shows up before a major life adjustment. There may be an opportunity connected to this decision this week. Something that looks more stable, more reliable, more aligned with your future. but it may require letting go of something you're used to. Pay attention to that. Growth often asks for change before it gives security. But here's the key for this week. Don't rush the decision. And don't avoid it either. Taurus energy works best when choices are made with patience and honesty. So ask yourself, does this help my future? Or does it only keep me comfortable right now? Your answer will tell you everything. Because what's really happening is this. You're being asked to build the next level of your life. And the foundation starts with this one decision. Now, let's talk alignment. One intentional practice for you this week. When you think about your options, imagine yourself 5 years from now. Which choice would that version of you thank you for? That keeps your decision aligned with long-term stability. Taurus. This week isn't about rushing forward. It's about choosing wisely. You've built a lot already. You've learned a lot recently. And now, life is asking you what kind of future you really want. Choose carefully. This decision shapes your next foundation. Before you go, there's something important you should know. These horoscopes are based on Vedic astrology, also known as sidereal astrology. That means we're using the actual positions of the stars in the sky, not the tropical system used in most Western astrology. Because of that, your sun signs here may be different than what you're used to. And that's okay. In Vedic astrology, we don't start with the sun sign. We start with the moon sign, because the moon represents your mind, emotions, and how life is experienced day to day. First, always watch this for your Vedic moon sign. That's where this horoscope will feel the most accurate and personal. Next, I recommend watching for your rising sign, also called your ascendant or lagna. Your rising sign shows how these energies show up in your physical life, your body, your environment, and the situations unfolding around you. Then, you can also watch for your sun sign, which adds insight into your identity, confidence, and sense of purpose during this time. And if love, relationships, creativity, or money are major themes for you right now, I also recommend checking your Venus sign, called Shukra in Vedic astrology, for an extra layer of clarity. For weeks where things feel intense, faded, or life-shifting, it can also be helpful to look at your lunar nodes, Rahu and Ketu. These show where growth is pulling you forward and where old patterns are asking to be released. To find your correct placements, make sure you're using a Vedic or sidereal natal chart, not a tropical one. Once you know your moon, rising, sun, and Venus signs, and optionally Rahu and Ketu, you'll get a much deeper and more complete understanding of what's unfolding. If this message resonated with you, please like the video. It truly helps support this channel and allows these messages to reach the people who actually need them. And If you're enjoying these weekly Vedic horoscopes, consider subscribing so you don't miss future messages for your signs. You are not one sign. You are a system of energies learning how to work together. Take care and be calm.